Hey everybody, Abby here. This is going to be my first Make With Me Monday, and this is going to include any do-it-yourself projects, any beauty projects, anything like that that will inspire you guys to do some fun things like I do. If you guys make any of these things, please let me know in the comments below, and you can tweet me pictures, you can send me pictures to my Facebook. I really want to know and see what you guys are creating through my videos, but this is the new format of my channel, and if you want to know what's going to be on each day for the format, please go to my Facebook page, as there will be Facebook only days on Saturdays and Wednesdays, so go ahead and check that out. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making do-it-yourself lip colors featuring a lip gloss, a lip balm, and 3 lipsticks using things that you already have in your makeup collection. So if you guys want to see how I made these do-it-yourself lip products, keep on watching. Okay, so to start this first lip color, what you need is the jars, and again, these jars are available at craft stores, and they come with 6 of them, and it'll just kind of be just a tower. You need these. They're not that expensive, they're relatively inexpensive. And then I got 3 pigment colors that I want to make into a lip color. So the first one I'm going to do is Deep Cranberry from Face Candy Couture. It's just deep cranberry color. So to get it into a lipstick form, I'm going to be using a lip balm, and this is the Carmex Vanilla. Okay, what you want to make sure you do before you start the lip colors is you want to spray with alcohol. And make sure you get a little bit on the lid. Then what I do is just take a clean washcloth, turn them upside down on top of it. And since the lids are actually the bottom of some of the jars, I'm also going to spray the bottom. Okay, now after the jars are clean and dry, there's actually 2 ways that you can do this. I'm just going to start with one jar. You can take part of the chapstick, twist it up, cut it off, put it in the jar, and take it to your microwave for, 15-second intervals, and until it gets melted with no lumps in it. Okay, but how I'm melting mine is over a candle, so I can do it in front of you guys, because we actually have company, so I can't really record downstairs by the microwave. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll the chapstick up. I'm going to take just about that much. I don't really measure it, but I'm just going to cut it off with a little craft stick. And I'm going to make sure that, since this is a metal, you obviously want to use a metal, like spoon or something. You want to hold it with something that'll protect your hands from the heat. And just hold it over here. It should melt fairly quickly. Okay, now it's fully melted, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one of my jars and just carefully pour it in. It's going to be very hot. Okay, so now when you're done, what you want to do is take another little spoon. Here I'm just using a fourth a teaspoon, and I'm going to take the pigment, and this one I'll probably just, since it has a stopper, I'll probably just tap it in. And just however much pigment you use is how opaque it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop right there and start stirring the color up and see how I like it from there. So for the next one, I'm going to put a little bit more into this one, because with trial and error it wasn't really enough for the deep cranberry, so I'm just going to use a little more this time. Now as this one finishes, I'm going to use Strawberry Cupcake from Glamour Doll Eyes. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stir it directly in. Okay, the last one we're going to do with a pigment is Outright Beauty from Face Candy Couture. The coral color. And this one you don't need any heat, anything, so if you don't want to mess around with that stuff, this is a great alternative. What I'm going to be using is clear lip gloss, and this is a lip gloss from Bath & Body Works. It's the Summer Lemon Vanilla. You don't have, if you have one that's plain clear, this one does have a bit of shimmer, but I want that extra shimmer in here, and I like this scent. So I'm just going to squeeze just about till we're like a third or the halfway up. Then I'm going to take my pigment and just start adding. And then just take another one of those craft sticks and just stir. See if it's where you want it. I want this one to have a little more pigment in it, so I'm just going to keep adding. So here is the finished product for the gloss using Outright Beauty. I'm just going to take a little bit of it. It's a lot easier when you use a lip brush, but you see the color is gorgeous and it smells amazing. So the next portion we are going to be doing custom made lip colors using these same jars, this same technique, but lip colors that you want to experiment and try to mix. Okay, again, same principle. We're going to have a candle, our sanitized jars, and the lip colors that we're going to be using, and also handy to have is either a knife or some craft sticks that I love. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the first combination, and I am going to show you guys how to do one of them, and then I'm going to do the rest and show you them at the end. The first two lip colors that I'm going to be using, mostly I'm using these because I want to make these more colors more wearable. So what I'm using is Orange Soda from NYX and Revlon's Siren. So I am going to take them down just a little bit, take the craft stick and our little dish, and I'm going to take about half of each, just kind of saw back and forth. You don't want to ruin the rest of the lipstick. And to kind of salvage the rest of this lipstick, what you just want to do is you kind of want to swatch it back. So I have both in here. You want to make sure you have protection for your hand. Again, safety first, guys. Again, this can be done in the microwave quicker and easier. I just don't have that luxury because I can't go down there and record, but just leave it on till it starts to melt. When it starts to melt, you will just kind of back and forth and mix the colors together. I will show you the finished product. We have our finished product here. It is not set yet, but I will do swatches once it sets at the end of this video. Then the next two colors that I'm doing together are NYX Strawberry Milk, Light Pink, and Wet n Wild's 511B in Nouveau Pink. Okay, so now for swatches. First one I'm going to do is Outright Beauty from Face Candy Couture with the lip gloss. Let me get my hand in here correctly. Then next is Strawberry Cupcake from Glamour Doll Eyes. This one is more of a Definitely a balmy texture. And not a whole lot of color payoff, but it's kind of just like a sheer kind of wash. Comforting thing to put on your lips. Then now for the lipstick combinations we made. This is that first one I did with orange soda and the Revlon. The lipsticks are a little harder to get out just because they have a harder texture, obviously. So it's definitely a nice wearable. Okay, so here is this one. And definitely 10 times easier to use a lip brush with it. Goes on so nice and smooth. And then this last one, I didn't show the combination before I did it, but this is Hard Candy's Fire Alarm, which is a very, very, very nude color, and First Class Fuchsia from Maybelline. So, pick this up. This one's still a little not completely set. But how gorgeous are all those lip colors? And so easy to do. I hope you guys enjoyed my first Make It With Me Monday, and I will see you guys in my next video.